Hey guys, it's Sun here, and today I really just wanted to talk about my thoughts and theories about the upcoming apocalypse coming in Gravity Falls. And pretty much my theory about this is that I believe that some way, somehow, Bill is gonna get to the portal. I mean, I know it's pretty obvious now, but even before, the recent episodes and all the hints and stuff like that, like even before then, I had a feeling that Bill was gonna get to the portal and he was gonna use it. Like, you know how in the dreamscape Bill can conjure up all these nightmares and everything and make them come to life and stuff. Well, I have a feeling that some way somehow he's gonna get to the portal. And remember back when in the season 1 final with Gideon, and he was explaining it and saying like if the books were brought together it would unleash a gateway to unimaginable power. Well, that's pretty much the portal and what he was talking about. So I'm pretty sure Bill is gonna get that unlimited power, and he's gonna use it to like maybe conjure up nightmares or release the monsters that they fought before. Just craziness, like free the dinosaurs that were stuck in the mines and Land Before Swine and all that stuff. Maybe aliens if they don't have them already. If they might have them before the apocalypse starts, but yeah, I just think that Bill is gonna start it. And another thing that I've been thinking about is that I think there was probably more than one apocalypse because remember how um when was it in the first episode of season 1 the government guys they were looking at the signals, the power signals and stuff like that, and then they said we haven't seen readings like this in 30 years. And then um when Bill Cipher got summoned for the first time by Gideon, he said Gravity Falls, it's good to be back. So he's pretty much been there before. So, he probably was there 30 years ago. And when in Society of the Blind Eye, when Dipper was showing McGucket the pages of the book, he said, like, everything before 1982 was just a blur, which is, like, pretty much Gravity Falls is set, like, in 2012 of summer. So, yeah, and it's kind of ironic because, like, back in 2012 in real life, everyone was saying, like, oh, the world's gonna end in like December at the end of the year or something like that, but it never happened. We're still here, obviously, and all that stuff. But yeah, pretty much, I think that something 30 years ago, like Bill was there, and he tried to start the apocalypse, but it failed, and now I think he's back trying to recreate it or something. And another thing I heard is, the Time Baby and stuff like that. We don't really know too much about him, but um, I forgot what book it was called, but it was like this book that you could get of Gravity Falls, and it pretty much has like theories and stuff like that. Even before the second season and stuff like that, it pretty much said like the Time Baby is worried about Bill. Now that could be like one of two different things. Like maybe it could be like the Time Baby is worried about Bill, like he's worried that Bill might get defeated eventually one day, or he's either afraid that Bill will like start the apocalypse and like destroy everything. Like he's worried about that. And another thing about the Time Baby is remember back when Blendon Blandon was first introduced, and then they went through the time periods and stuff like that. They caused all the anomalies. Um, Remember when they went to the future and they showed the Time Baby and he was like destroying everything? Like I'm not really sure what that's about. Maybe it could be something else entirely. Maybe Bill could have controlled him. I mean, I don't know. And going back to when Bill was first summoned, when Gideon said when he was talking about Stan, and then Bill was like, "Wait, Stan Pines" and stuff like that, and then he had like it could have been like a flashback or it could have been like foreshadowing something. But remember when? I mean, it could have been Stanley, like some people are saying, but he's not really confirmed, so it might not be him or not. But I'm just gonna go with Stan. Let's just say it's Stan, and there was a blue light, so it's probably gonna be Bill, trying to get to the portal and trying to unleash that um the unlimited power. And another thing that I found interesting about this is that before, if y'all haven't seen it, there was a leaked picture of Bill going through the portal. Now we all know what happened with these leaked pictures. Some of them were real, some of them were fake. Like the McGucket leaked pictures. That was like a pretty good troll that Alex Hurst did. That's why I like this series so much. He's like a great creator and stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much like he like just made it up, and to get everyone to think that was McGucket when he was like, spoiler, he was just like the author's assistant. We don't really know who the author is yet, but hopefully we'll find out some more stuff in the next episode, not what he seems and stuff like that. So maybe some more answers will be fulfilled. But yeah, I can't wait. I mean, like, the thing that I'm hoping for in the apocalypse, if Bill does start it, I hope that he's not easily defeated like how he was all the other times. Like the first time they fought him when they were in Grunkle Stan's mind, and then they just like, like after they knew how to like conjure up things with their mind, they pretty much like easily beat him. And then the second time when he came back, when he was in Dipper's body, um, he was sort of limited because he was in Dipper's body. He didn't really have like the whole you know, thing. He wasn't like a ghost anymore or anything, so he couldn't really do too much, and he was tired and stuff like that. But we'll just see what happens when this apocalypse starts, and I really hope it's not like. I mean, it shouldn't be, but just in case, like, I hope it's not like some one episode thing, and then like that's it or whatever. Like some people are saying there's gonna be a season 3, there's gonna be a movie. If anything, I hope that the apocalypse is in like the movie, if that is true or not, because I just feel like it needs like a longer thing to be explained, and like because we know that something big is gonna happen sooner or later. So yeah, man, they've been hyping this up for a while, to bury your gold and stuff like that. We still don't know. I mean, I don't know what that really has to do with much. I mean, it could be about Bill burying your gold. He did say, yeah, Bill did say buy gold before he left in in Dreamscapers, but I don't know what the gold will have to do with that and stuff like that. But we'll just have to see. So that's pretty much my theory about the apocalypse. There was probably more than one. Bill started both of them. Something must have happened that made McGucket lose his memory, because remember, in Society of the Blind at the end, he talked in a cipher. I forgot which one, but he said like Bill Cipher Triangle, and then he did the little symbol. So Bill must have did something to McGucket a while ago, and then there must have been something with the government guys about the signals like 30 years ago. And then, oh yeah, and I almost forgot to mention when Grunkle Stan was when he was preparing the portal the first time. He said 30 long years and stuff like that. So something 30 years ago might have made him start building the portal or something. I mean, who knows? Anything could happen. There's no one you could trust in Gravity Falls. But yeah, that's pretty much my theory on the apocalypse and what's to come. So tell me what you guys think about this, and I will see you later. Silver Sun out.